Hi, this is Griffin with Mega Prima Furniture, and today we're going to be building the Mainstays Corner 6 Cube Storage Organizer. This is the white finish, and this product can only be found on Walmart.com. Before you start, you want to make sure that none of your panels have any damage and that you have all of your hardware. If you have any issues, you can contact the number on the front of the manual and we'll get you taken care of. If everything is in order, then we can begin assembly. For step 1, we need 2 of our E panels, our D panel and our C panel. We also need 8 of these plastic dowel pieces. These are the ones labeled number 3, and they are also the shorter plastic dowels, so make sure you grab the short ones for this step. To start, we can start with the 2 E panels, and we're gonna have the E panels so that this flat side is facing towards us, and we're going to insert a plastic dowel into these 2 opposite ends in the middle pre-drilled hole, just like that. Do the same on this E panel, like that. And now we're done with these for this step. Next, on our C panel, again, we can have this flat edge facing towards us. We're then gonna grab 2 more of our plastic dowels, and again, on these 2 opposing edges, in the middle pre-drilled hole, insert a short plastic dowel piece. And then we're going to screw in 4 of the cam bolts, and those are gonna go into these closest 4 holes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, that make a trapezoid. Okay, so once you have the 2 plastic dowels and the 4 cam bolts, you're good to go. Then we're gonna grab our D panel here. And again, we wanna insert 2 plastic dowel pieces into these 2 opposing ends. And then we will screw in 4 more cam bolts into these 4 pre-drilled holes. Okay, for step 2, we need our F, G, and H panels. 8 of our longer plastic dowels, which are labeled number 4, and 4 of our shorter plastic dowels labeled number 3. To start, we can grab our F panel here. We're gonna notice that on one side of the panel, there are these pre-drilled cam lock holes. We want that facing up. We're then going to grab 2 of the shorter plastic dowel pieces, and along the side that has those pre-drilled cam lock holes, down here on this edge, we want to insert those 2 short plastic dowels. So cam locks here, plastic dowels here, and then we're done with the F panel for this step. Next, we can grab our H panel. And on our H panel, you'll notice one side has these 2 pre-drilled holes. We want that facing up. Then on the side that has the second pre-drilled hole along this edge, we're gonna insert 4 of our longer plastic dowel pieces. Just like that, and we're done with that step. Next, we're gonna grab our G panel here. And again, we're going to position it so that these cam lock pre-drilled holes are facing up. We'll then want to insert 2 of our shorter plastic dowel pieces along this edge. So again, 2 short plastic dowel pieces, cam lock holes, and then along this other edge, we're gonna insert our 4 remaining long plastic dowels. Just like that. And that is the G panel. Okay, for step 3, we're gonna take our B panel, I, J, and K panels, 4 of our longer plastic dowels, and 5 of our shorter ones. We're gonna take 2 of our shorter ones and insert them in to the B panel. You will want to do this on the longer edge, that is the unfinished side. As you can see, this edge is finished, so the opposite side. And we're going to go just into the two holes here where the dowels will fit. They're about 1 inch or 2 inches outside of these pre-drilled holes, so right here. And that's it for the B panel for this step. For the I panel, I'm gonna align my cam bolt holes, or cam lock holes rather, right here. And I'm going to take a short plastic dowel and insert it to my left, to your right of this side. So cam lock holes here, plastic dowel here. It will look like this for you. So cam locks and plastic dowel. For this J panel, we want the cam locks on this side. We're then gonna take one short plastic dowel and insert it on this side, and then two longer ones on the opposite of the cam locks, just like that. So it should look like that. Then for our K panel, we're gonna take two of the longer plastic dowels and insert them right there. And then we're going to take the shorter last remaining plastic dowel and insert it into the middle. Okay, for step 4, we're gonna attach our D, G, and J panels using 4 cam locks. So to start, I'm gonna insert 2 cam locks into the J panel. I want the plus and minus and that little arrow facing towards this outer edge of the panel, so this way. Then I'm going to insert 2 into the G panel, and I want the plus and minus facing out towards the edge of the panel, that way. Okay, now I'm going to align this D panel like this flat edge on my right side. I want this J panel like this so that this finished edge is facing out. I do not want it like this so that the unfinished edge is facing out. I want the finished edge facing out, which then makes the cam locks face towards me. I'm going to tighten down by turning clockwise. Now I'm going to take this G panel, and again I want this unfinished edge over here with this unfinished edge, and this finished edge over here with this finished edge, which makes the cam locks face out that way towards this flat edge. Line everything up, should click right in, and then just tighten down those 2 cam bolts by turning, cam locks by turning clockwise. Okay, so it should look like this. Okay, for the first part of step 5, we're going to take one of our screws labeled number 5, and we're going to screw in this J panel to the G panel into this pre-drilled hole right there. Okay, then we're going to take our E panel here, and you just want to line it up so that all the holes match. Okay. And it should slide right on like that. Okay, for step 6, we need our K panel and our H panel. To start, we can grab our K panel. We want this finished edge facing towards these finished edges, and we're gonna go right here. Oop. Should slide right onto those plastic dowels. And then the H panel is gonna go right here. And again, we want this finished edge aligned with all of these. Those 4 plastic dowels. Okay, then for the first part of step 7, we're gonna go ahead and screw in this K panel right here. Okay, then we're going to attach another E panel like this. Okay, then for step 8, you need your I panel here. We're gonna have this finished edge facing out, like that. Then we're gonna have our F panel here. And we need this finished edge over here. Just like that. And then for the first part of step 9, we're gonna screw in this I panel. Then we're gonna take our 4 cam locks. We're gonna insert 2 into the I panel here. Again, you want that plus and minus and that arrow facing up, up. And then 2 on the F. Now we're gonna take our C panel. Okay, and then tighten those down by turning clockwise. Okay, for step 10, we're gonna take our B panel, and the side with these pre-drilled holes coming down the middle, we're gonna attach that over here into all those plastic dowel pieces. Then we're gonna take our 8 screws and secure it. And we want to make sure that this unfinished edge with the plastic dowels is right here, and then the finished edge is out here. Okay, now for step 11, we're going to attach our A panel here. Just going to line up all of those plastic dowels. And then we're going to secure with 11 of our screws. Okay, lastly for step 12, we're going to cover up all of our cam locks with these little stickers here. And once you've done that, you now have a complete unit.